Hi, my name's Elizabeth, and I am a homeschooler to 3 kiddos. One girl, she's going to be in the 6th grade, and 2 boys, and they are going to be in the 2nd grade and the 1st grade. So I already did the 6th grade, all of the picks that I did for her curriculum, and this is the picks that I'm doing for my son who is going into 2nd grade. So we're going to be doing Memoria Press mostly again, and I got the curriculum manual, and I did find that it is really helpful to read through all of this because I didn't do that until just, I don't know, a couple months ago, and then it just kind of all made sense. So it just has your weeks set up and all the things that you're doing. We do not do exactly what it says, so I just kind of move it around. Like the traditional spelling, we are doing that. But then like the copybook cursive, we're not doing that, so we're just putting our own printing in there instead. So that's the curriculum manual. And then for his literature, we're going to be doing Farmer Boy, so I'll be reading to him aloud. And then here's the teacher guide, and this just gives you questions and vocabulary. And if you hear them in the back, that's little boys. They just cannot be quiet. So because he's in 2nd grade, I don't expect him to get all this down. So I think what we're going to be doing with this student guide is I'll mainly just be asking him questions, and we'll be doing most of it orally. And I might have him write 1 or 2 sentences when we do Farmer Boy. The next thing is his language arts. So Memoria Press, they suggest that you get the grade 2 language arts, and then also the phonics. This is phonics 3. We went through phonics K1 and 2. This is the 2 one I have right now, but we're moving on to the 3. So for the 2nd grade, he's going to be doing language arts 2 and the phonics 3. And then for his printing, we are doing Handwriting Without Tears. All my kids really enjoy this. This is the book that he will be on. We actually might even get to this at the end of this year. So this is the printing, and he's already started cursive, so we're going to move on to the next book of cursive. This is cursive handwriting, and it really starts you out pretty basic. And he knows most of this, so it will just be a review for him when we start back up again. And then also the English grammar practice. So this is the teacher key. And then it gives you the week that you're doing it, and it's just really simple beginning grammar concepts. So that's the teacher key, and the student guide is exactly the same except without the answers. And then for his writing, we're going to be doing IEW, the Bible Heroes, and again, this is recommended by Memoria Press, and we have done IEW with classical conversations as well, and we really enjoy it. So this, you're just going to be learning. There's some just basic key things that they teach you, like a keyword outline. So he's going to be learning how to do a keyword outline, and then you just read a little text, and then they just talk to you more about grammar, and then practicing for the keyword outline. Just really simple, a gentle approach to writing. And then for his spelling, we're moving on to traditional spelling 2. And he did traditional spelling 1 this year. And I've seen such a big difference with just his ability to read, and his spelling has gotten so much better. So this is just a supplemental workbook for extra practice. This is the practice sheets, and it has weekly what those words are. Just the extra practice. And so then there's the workbook key. Okay, so here's the teacher manual. And how this works is each day you have a different activity that you do with the kids. It does say it needs flashcards. I do not use the flashcards. I haven't felt like I needed them, at least for the spelling one. And then classical phonics, I did get that book. That is very helpful. And you know what? Let me go grab that real quick. Okay, so here's the classical phonics book. So it'll just tell you what page, and then you go to that page and it'll give you the consonant team or whatever they're working on. So that is very helpful, and I do recommend getting that. And then the student workbook. That is all that. And now we're moving on to Latin because we do Memoria Press, and we're, I guess, kind of classical. We try to do a lot of the classical kind of education, but I wouldn't say that I'm a purist or that I'm an expert by any means. But this year, my two little ones, they're going to be starting the Prima Latina, and the DVDs, actually, you can get it streaming, and I just picked the wrong thing. So I might return the DVDs and pick the streaming. And then they have the pronunciation guide, or the pronunciation CD. And then here's the teacher guide. And then the student workbook, and I really like how these are bound. It's just very gentle, very easy, going through the beginnings of Latin. And again, it will tell you what to do in the curriculum manual and what days to work on each of these items. Okay, and so for math, we're going to be doing Abeka math. So we started this last year, and I really enjoy it. We were doing Singapore, and it just wasn't really working. My little boys, they need color, they need to be entertained at all times. So this does the job. It's colorful, it's bright, it is looping, so you keep on getting the same practice over and over again. So that's what we're doing for math. And then the tests and speed drills, we don't use this as much. I'm going to try to use it more this next year. Okay, and this is our science, and we're going to be doing this all together, all three of my kids. So here is the little book, kind of a field guide. And then the flashcards, and the student workbook. So all three of my kids will be doing this together. So he's going to be doing this orally while his sister writes down all the answers. And we're also going to be doing timeline, and his sister's older sister, she's doing this as well. So we'll be doing this together as a family subject. And then here's their composition sketchbook, and they will be using this throughout the year, and just gives you some places to do some writing, to get some event descriptions, key locations, key participants, and then some drawings. And then also flashcards for the timeline as well. Okay, and then for the last thing that I have for him is the poetry for the grammar stage. And this is just an anthology of the poems that he's going to be going through. And then here's the teacher guide. So we're really just going to be working out of this teacher guide. And then he'll be answering things orally. So yeah, that's it. That's what I have for him that he's doing. I do have some other subjects that he will be doing with his brother and sister, and I'll make another video of that, of just our family subjects. Thanks. Have a great day.